Hey, what is going on, guys? This is CupcakeSmasher here, bringing you another video, and today I am back on the level 1 account. And if you look here, guys, I am at 2100 trophies. I'm actually getting close to being able to hit Arena 8, but I just wanted to get into battle here and show you what deck I'm currently running as we get very, very close. So here we are, guys, getting into battle right now, and hopefully we're in for a good one. I'm really excited for it, but we definitely do need to play it careful. I don't have the Goblin Barrel off the start, so I can't use... I can't try to draw troops off, and that is something I haven't mentioned. I am using the Goblin Barrel instead of the Sparky because the Sparky was just not consistent enough with its damage, and I also felt the Pekka could do the job the same way. Just getting that damage, getting some troops down, and this guy's going to freeze me. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense because obviously this log will take down his Musketeer. I'm also going to be able to take down his Valk just fine, and we're doing pretty good. I'm going to throw the Goblin Barrel right as the Pekka crosses the bridge. Yeah, I think the Pekka should still be alive, and now we're going to have a little bit of a distraction for the tower, and this Pekka is going to be able to go to town. He's going to use the arrows, but it's an even elixir exchange, so we're good there. And so far, nobody's done damage to either tower. I think we have seen, though, I think this guy had the zap and arrows, if I do remember correctly. Let's get the baby dragon down here on this minion horde. That should be able to wipe that away really, really fast. And now I think I'm going to go with the giant skeleton out in front because this baby dragon will be able to support it from the air. His musketeer obviously going to be absolutely useless because that giant skeleton was there in time. Let's hope that this baby dragon isn't targeted, and it's not. So my giant skeleton should be pretty effective. This skeleton army is going to be a little bit annoying just because it will be able to distract him at the last second. But now my Pekka is kind of available. I should be able to use that for a lot of damage. Let's get that going here in a second. He might rush Valkyrie. Would honestly be my only prediction here. Oh my goodness, Balloon. Balloon is one of the hardest things to deal with as a level 1. He might freeze me here, in which case I'm going to lose my tower for sure. Yes, there it goes. But this might slow down the Mega Minion enough where it will be support for the Pekka, which would be a great situation for me. Let's get a Witch down here as well. Try to help myself out, and from here we should be alright. He's going to get his Valk down, but it's going to be kind of in a bad place just because that Pekka is going to be able to chop her down really, really fast. Goblin Barrel up in the top corner. I was hoping he was going to use his arrows preemptively on the tower. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to do that. I think he's out of elixir. Yeah, the arrows came in really, really late. Let's get a giant skeleton down as well. I really need to keep the pressure up here because if I don't, he's going to get the balloon going over the top, and that's going to be the end of me. Skeleton army is going to distract this minion horde for sure, and that should be a pretty decent situation. I'm going to have to get this baby dragon down, obviously, to help myself in the long run. Let's get that baby dragon down on this minion, this first one crossing, and then it'll be delayed onto the other minions. I need to be ready for this balloon, though, if it does come out. Let's get a Pekka going on the opposite side of the arena. Goblin Barrel as well, kind of off to the side. Pekka's going to go the wrong way. Dang it, I thought it was going to go a different direction. Let's get this Mega Minion, though, to distract the Musketeer. That's going to be good for us. Pekka is going to be swarmed by a skeleton army, but I'm going to log down most of them, and that's going to be pretty good for me. Let's get a giant skeleton on this Valkyrie. That'll delay her. He's going to use some fire spirits on the Pekka, so he is definitely very concerned with every one of my pushes. He's responded to all of them very, very strongly, which is a good thing for me. Now, he's going to be using the balloon and the freeze really fast here. I need to do quite a bit of damage. I need to take the balloon down before it hits. Oh my goodness, we stopped the balloon from taking down my tower. That's a huge benefit. Let's get the skeleton army going down now. He might arrow that, but now the Goblin Barrel is going to be over the top, effective, and hopefully good enough. Witch doing work. Oh my goodness, Witch, you've got this baby dragon log. Oh my goodness, there we go. A good game right there. That was an insane one. Stopping that balloon last second ended up winning us the game. Wasn't the best Goblin Barrel placements throughout, but we did pretty good. We still won. So let's get into another one. And here we go, guys. This is the next one, and we're against Iguru 2, and hopefully we'll be able to do all right. I mean, it's going to be decent. I've got the Goblin Barrel off the start, and no, this guy's got the Sparky. I need to get my giant skeleton off, like, really fast, and I'm not seeing it. This is kind of a problem. Like, I face Sparkies quite a bit, and the only times I really lose is when I get the giant skeleton in the back of my deck like this, which is frustrating. But let's get the skeleton army down. That'll distract the mini Pekka and the musketeer a little bit, and that'll just help us out a ton. Skeleton should be able to distract Sparky for one push. Oh my goodness, I'm going to log it back, make sure it's not on the Witch, and that's going to be able to stop the Sparky once again, so we are good to go. Let's get a Goblin Barrel going over the top just to get some extra damage here on this push. He's going to get a baby dragon to deal with the Witch, but the Goblin Barrel is going to distract that for a tad. We did get a little bit of chip damage there, and that's going to help us out a ton. I'm going to get my baby dragon down here on my side once his baby dragon crosses. I need to make sure each of these exchanges happens on my side of the arena, though. If I don't, it's going to be doomsday, but he's got both baby dragons, and they did so much damage. I'm going to have to use my witch as well to do some damage, and I'm actually going to leave her to deal with the goblin barrel because she is splash damage. She'll do quite a bit, and actually helped mow that down pretty fast. Now, looking around, I do have my giant skeleton, so if he does try to sneak in the Sparky or with this musketeer, it'll be pretty easy to deal with because obviously I can kill them right away. He's got a mega minion as well, so I might go giant skeleton mega minion here to just try to get through this musketeer and make it so he can't use the Sparky, because that's most likely his plan, except, of course, I didn't wait long enough on my mega minion, so his is going to stay alive. My tower should still be able to shoot it down because it is only a level 3, and it's pretty well damaged, but yeah, I don't know. Giant Skeleton did get to the tower, though, so that's good. Let's get a Goblin Barrel going over the top right now as the Skeleton Army is about to cross the arena. He's probably going to get, yeah, Baby Dragon again, but I'm going to have a lot of damage coming down. I think we're going to take the tower. Boom, we're going to take the tower. And now I've got to probably get a Witch down because that'll be the best counter to the double Baby Dragon he threw off the start. No, he's going to get the Sparky now. Every time I try to predict what he's doing, he switches it up, but we've got a Baby Dragon on top now, and I got to actually get my Giant Skeleton in hand, so I'm going to log back the Musketeer and everything, and I'm actually going to Skeleton Army right now. Just because everything he's got on the map is point damage. Obviously, Sparky does a little bit of splash, but it's so slow. It's basically point damage. I'm going to get Giant Skeleton in the center. I'm going to go Goblin Barrel as well. He just zapped a Witch. Why would you zap a Witch? Honestly, why would you zap a Witch? Giant Skeleton and the Goblin Barrel probably could take down this tower. Actually, will take down this tower. It's looking like, oh my goodness, it's going to be close. And I'm one log away from taking down the tower, so this will be an easy game. We've already won it. Maybe not quite yet. Let's go log back the Sparky and the Musketeer Swarm Skeleton Army. And now I'm probably going to throw the Giant Skeleton again. There's no way he's going to 3-crown me in enough time, so this Witch should be able to finish it off here. I'm going to throw a Goblin Barrel just randomly, and we're going to take the W right here. Boom! This is just insane. We're doing really, really well right now. But hopefully we'll be able to get within striking distance of Arena 8. Okay, guys, last battle of the video, no matter what, because I'm starting to tilt, I'm starting to get angry, and I'm just not going to put up with any more of this. So I'm going to go Goblin Barrel off the start here to get some chip damage going. I'm also going to throw a Pekka onto this Giant, and from here we should be good to go. He's going to get a Bomber opposite side. I might log over there just to... Nah, it's not even worth it. I'll throw the Mega Minion on top of this Bomber to take him down. Actually, yeah, I'm going to need to log this side with the Skeleton Army, the Giant, and those Spear Golems. Now the Pekka is going to have a lot of... I don't know, it's really high hit points, and it's going on the other side, so I'm going to reinforce with the Baby Dragon, choose not to stop the Bomber, so it's going to get, obviously, quite a bit of damage, but I think it's going to be exchanged with a Pekka push here, and Pekka pushes are really, really strong. They can be really game-changing, and hopefully we'll be able to get at least 2 strikes here with this Pekka. That would make it totally worth it, and yes, we did. Oh my goodness, now we're going to be able to take down his Goblins with my Witch, and also the Spear Golems, it looks like, so we should be good to go, totally ready for this game. And it looks really, really good for us. I might go with the Giant Skeleton on this right-hand side as well. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling. This Bomber is going to be perpetually annoying. Let's actually throw this Giant Skeleton in here to distract both the Bomber and the Archers. And, wow, the Bomber is tanky. Let's go Goblin Barrel over the top, though. That means when this... Spear Golems are meant to be taking care of my Giant Skeleton. They're going to have, like, Giant Skeleton's going to be distracting the tower at the same time, so it's not really a bad deal for me. Let's go with a Mega Minion over the top, though. I need to get my Pekka ready, really, for this Giant. Because if I don't, I'm going to have to use the Skeleton Army, and that means zapping everything down, and that is not a good situation. So I'm going to go with Pekka here. I'm going to leave stuff alone, and yes, that was a very good decision, just because he did have the zap. Had I thrown the Skeleton Army on this Giant, he probably would have put the zap on the Skeleton Army, but I do know he has it and everything, so I could bait out the zap next time and then use the Skeleton Army, in which case it'd be safe. But let's get a Baby Dragon over the top of this Pekka here. I don't know why this guy is just doing the exact same things. I mean, obviously this Baby Dragon is going to easily wipe that stuff out. Goblins will be a bit more of an issue. I mean, he's trying to distract my Pekka, it looks like, but we're going to be able to get the Goblin Barrel in over the top, sort of, and now we're kind of in an problem area, honestly. Let's get Giant Skeleton down here on the Bomber. He's got a whole bunch of spam units down here. I'm going to get a Witch down just to help myself out. I mean, if she doesn't kill everything, she's definitely going to be able to tank a little bit. Giant Skeleton's going to go down finally, but we are working on his Giant quite a bit. I'm also going to throw a Mega Minion on the Bomber. Should be able to take that down, and now let's go with a Goblin Barrel. I just threw it in the corner even though I didn't need to. That's not good. Let's log back his Archers and his Spear Golems. That's going to be able to kill them, it looks like. And unfortunately, because I was stupid with how I threw my Goblin Barrel, I mean, he had already zapped at everything. he's going to be able to stop it. Let's go with a Pekka down here in front of the giant. I'm also going to probably go with a skeleton army because if I bait this zap early, I can throw the goblin barrel and take down his tower. So even though the Pekka probably has this already, I'm going to do that. And oh my goodness, if he has the fireball, he's going to win. But let's get the goblin barrel directly on his tower. And this guy, I don't think he sees it coming. Let's log as well, just in case he throws something like skeleton army. And we're going to get a little bit more of chip damage, but no, I've just lost this game. I literally think I just lost this game because I didn't bait properly. And now he's got his goblins coming as, like, he's got a lot of stuff going. Let's get Skeleton Army up in front here. That's going to be able to cycle some cards. Now Mega Minion over the top. He's going to keep zapping my tower. Why would you do that? That makes no sense. Now I've got the log. It's a guaranteed win if the Goblin Barrel doesn't do it first. Good game. Doesn't make any sense. Wow. So here we are, guys, ending the video just a little bit lower than we started. Unfortunately, it didn't go as well as I would have hoped, but we still did pretty good. And, I'm having some fun. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the new year. I'm going to get back to you guys a little bit later, probably Saturday or Sunday with an official schedule. That's kind of what I'm working on behind the scenes right now. Trying to get it so I'm really, first of all, motivated and also ready to do YouTube. I mean, obviously I've been doing it for a little while, but I just want to iron some stuff out, make sure I'm doing stuff right. So I've been focusing on that a lot lately. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying. And if you guys did, make sure to like up this video and subscribe for more. And until next time, guys, this has been CupcakeSmasher here, bringing you another video.